It's Monday night, and you know what that means. Just a Bit Outside radio show, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Share that link, share that love. As always, you got Mark, you got Keisha. Keisha, how is it going?
Hey man, what's going on? Oh my goodness, hold up. Got a little choked up there. Got a little choked up. Alright, back in full effect. What's up, outsiders? We coming at you on our original show day, Monday night. And Mark and I had to get on the line with y'all because this could very well be the last day of the NBA season. Boo-hoo-hoo, boo-hoo-hoo. Got a big game tonight, Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Miami is in Denver trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. And Denver's going to be trying to shut it down. But we have a lot of stuff to talk on the menu tonight. There was a lot going down this weekend. First and foremost, big homie Mark. How you doing today, man? How was your weekend?
Weekend pretty nice, chill, enjoying the warmer weather and all that. Actually, I don't know if you remember our big debate last summer.
Okay. What?
The boy child brought it up again, and I tell you what, it was like 82, 83.
Oh, Jesus.
That is not too hot to be rolling down with the windows down.
Oh, gosh. Poor Reese. Poor Reese. Tell him I got his back. If you need a portable fan or something in that car, let me know. I'll jump on Amazon and get something for him, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause his pops be tripping, man. Pops be tripping.
But I did have to hit up that car wash because I don't know about your car, but my car was full of like ash residue from all that Canadian wildfire.
Yeah, pollen, the whole nine, man.
Yeah.
It's just been crazy, super crazy. Those Canadian forest fires, man. We might as well take a minute to talk about that. How insane was that? I mean, just for that stuff to carry all the way down here and to make like a serious impact. Wasn't that wild?
Wildfire. Yeah, and we've had it before. I actually saw some pictures in my memories from like a couple years ago.
Really?
But never that bad.
I don't remember it being that bad.
Yeah. And even like growing up on the West Coast where wildfires are like rampant every summer.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe it's like the difference in terrain and the weather patterns and everything, but I never remember it like that, how it was. It was pretty nuts. But,
yeah. I work downtown, and it was really visible, I guess, with all the open spaces and the buildings and everything,
Yeah.
And, everybody was walking around masked up again.
Yep.
It was wild, man. It's really wild.
Those pictures out of New York, like, straight look like
yes,
apocalypse.
I would have never left my house. I would have never left. I probably would have just had to gotten fired because there's no way I would have walked around in that.
Yeah,
I just feel like, 6-7 years from now, we're going to be hearing about some type of after effect of people inhaling that stuff up there, yo.
Could be, yeah.
You got to think about these things. People, man, it's wild. It's wild. Some would say it's the end of days. I don't know.
So, on the YouTube feed, we got a comment.
Yeah, okay.
Air conditioning, Dad, please, just let me live. You'll live, just be warm.
Yeah. Mark, I mean, we talk a lot offline and, before and after the show, everything all week. And I got to give a shout out again to your boy, man, because, we have these hip-hop debates.
Yeah.
With the three of us. We got to talk about this. Now, tell them how old your son is, Mark. Because this is very important. It's very important.
14 and 1 month.
My man is 14 years old, y'all. And his musical taste is, for a 14-year-old, is like insane. We are able to, chop it up and have, conversations about hip hop, rap, history, neo soul, R&B. Like, I mean, his musical palette is really evolved, folks, for such a young age. And I'm not sure if he's listening to any of those NBA young boys or young whoever the hell is out right now. Does he listen to any of that stuff?
Yeah, he'll listen to new stuff too. Like, he's not like all about Jack Harlow or something like that. But
okay,
yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of like Jack Harlow, yo.
Uh-oh.
I do. And you know what? I watched that new White Man Can't Jump.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. And I laughed my ass off. We gotta talk about that too. Oh my goodness. But back to the music though. Over the weekend, Mark, Reese, and I had a debate. We always have these three-way debates about music. And, tell them what the subject of the debate was. So,
and listen to the phrasing, because the phrasing is important. So,
oh, God.
I from what I gather from listening to people and whatnot, I believe that the public in general views Kanye West's 808 and Heartbreaks as his most influential album. But apparently that's not true.
So Mark sends me a text message, and he was like, public influence, what album would be the best for Kanye? So, I said that's easily got to be between the first and second album. And Mark comes back like, damn, man, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, I mean, Kanye West is revolutionary, man. I mean, the Through the Wire was epic.
Yeah.
And if you watched any of that documentary, anything, I mean, like, just the beginning, before he just really went off the deep end, his music was absolutely fantastic. It was, on a lot of levels, unlike anything you've ever heard before. His style, everything about it, And what made me feel so good about my answer, the young man agreed with me. He agreed with me. He was on my side with this one, and I'm like, man, this kid's 14 years old, and he has got some good ears on that head, man. He's got some good ears on that head. So I gotta give a shout out to Reese, man. That's the first come through of the night for knowing your hip hop and having good taste and knowing your shit. Definitely come through for this evening. And outsiders, I want y'all to put in the feed either on YouTube or on the Facebook feed. We always get a lot of comments there. What is your favorite Kanye album? And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not tolerating any Kanye hate on this shit tonight, all right? Because everybody knows how much I love him. I'm not tolerating that. Just answer the question, put it in the comments, and we'll shout you out. Man, let's keep it going. And since we just went just a bit outside of the sports realm, let's go ahead and jump back inside. Like I said, it was a pretty eventful weekend in the sports realm. And we're talking about hip hop and I guess like the hip hop culture and stuff like that. We might as well, and we're jumping back into the realm of sports. Let's talk about this Floyd Mayweather, celebrity exhibition match versus John Gotti. John Gotti III.
See, I don't even know. I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm glad. This is good. So apparently all holy hell broke loose at this exhibition. So Floyd Mayweather, like we all know, Money Mayweather is a great fighter, made lots of money, has retired long time ago, but decided to step into the ring to fight John Gotti III. Okay? So this is in Florida. Okay? I'm telling you guys, right? I'm saying it to you right now. I'm saying this is in Florida. So you know nothing good is going to come from this. Okay? Florida's wild. Okay? Florida is wild. They're out there. They're giving everybody a good show. You know, they're fighting. Floyd's doing his classic defense, you know, bobbing. I mean, you could tell that it really wasn't serious. I don't even think Floyd Mayweather was wearing like a mouth guard.
Really?
Yeah, which was, I guess that was a little disrespectful for real, if you think about it. But they're fighting. They get all the way to the sixth, and the referee, decision that he made on his own, decided to stop the fight. Okay? So John Gotti III he wasn't ready to stop fighting. He wasn't finished fighting. This dude kept trying to fight. He kept trying to punch like Floyd Mayweather after the match was over. So all holy hell breaks loose. Both camps jump into the ring, and an all-out brawl just starts out. I'm surprised you didn't hear about this or see any videos on social media.
So what was the reason for the ref stopping the fight? Like TKO or? Yeah,
I think that's what he was going for.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, apparently at the time, John Gotti had Mayweather on the ropes. You know, like I guess he was going in, and I guess Gotti felt like ref was stealing his thunder, so he said, "Hell no!" But I mean, the fans got an extra, and anybody that was watching, you got some bonus material because all of them fools jumped in the ring and started fighting each other. It was insane. Floyd Mayweather said, "I don't got time for this." He quickly jumped out of the ring and ran to the back, to the locker rooms. But I mean, man, these people went absolute ape shit. It was crazy. I mean, you gotta find it on social media. It was really insane, and just crazy, man. Like I said, little bonus material there. The celebrity matches. I guess I get it, but I don't really get it for real. I mean, I guess if you're a fan of the person, you're gonna want to see them fight. But it seems like they're like gaining popularity. Because over the past couple of years, there have been quite a few. Are you a big fan of the celebrity boxing matches? Like,
not really. I mean, they're there to grab that audience and get views and everything. But I mean, for one, it's an exhibition. So if somehow John Gotti were to knock out Floyd Mayweather, it'd never be on Mayweather's official fighting record. So it doesn't really affect that. And it's like sometimes these guys are just terrible. So yeah, I don't know. Like it gets views, it gets viewers, it gets buys, and all these people are just getting paid massive amounts of money for something that doesn't even count, really.
Right. And as if Floyd Mayweather really needs that money.
Right.
It's crazy. And, not only were the two camps fighting, apparently there was another fight going on, too. I mean, everybody was emotionally charged this evening. I don't know what was going on. But Love and Hip Hop star, Jocelyn Hernandez, are you familiar with her?
Not really.
I'm not either, but I see her on social media. I really don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but I do know who she is. She got in a fight backstage with another reality star called Big Lex, and this is also on social media too. Jocelyn Hernandez beat this girl down. I mean, it wasn't even fair. Like, it was Jocelyn Hernandez, some of her friends. I think her mama was out there throwing punches.
God.
It was like insane, right? The worst part about it, though, she walks away from the fight, but then gets arrested Monday morning.
Today?
For the fight, yes.
Wow.
Yes. Dude, so, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what the hell it is about Florida. It's like, I guess, as soon as you cross them borders, you just lose your mind out there. You know what I mean? But they was turned up. It was turned up.
Now, hold on. You said she's from Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Like the Atlanta one, right?
Yeah, I believe it is the Atlanta one, yes.
See, all I've been seeing lately are commercials that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is moving to MTV. They're just promoting that premiere.
Oh, Mark making the connection. I did not know that they were moving to MTV.
Yeah. So they're like the big premiere. If it wasn't like last week, it's this week. Because I do pay attention to like TV and shit.
Right.
And when they play that commercial so many damn times, you just take notice. And like that premiere is coming up soon, so that's suspicious, man.
Hey, my man, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't watch any of those shows. I don't watch any of the Love and Hip Hops. I don't watch any of the Real Housewives. But when funny things come across my screen, I do click. I fall for the clickbait all the time.
Yeah.
And that ass whipping is on the internet as well. So if you want some good laughs, go ahead and check those out, man. Definitely.
One woman ladies fight that I was aware of this weekend was Amanda Nunes there in the UFC.
Oh yeah. What was the outcome of that?
What?
What was the outcome?
I believe she did win the fight, but
okay.
Immediately after she announced her retirement from UFC.
Hey, well, go out with a fucking bang, man. Go out like you. Yeah. I ain't mad at it.
I mean,
yeah.
She wins like all of her fights, so she's probably just worried now.
That's what I said. Go out on top. Go out while you're on top.
Yeah.
That's another come through. Since we're talking about retirements, we might as well talk about the hard court. We had a couple of more retirements going down this weekend in the WNBA. First off, I want to talk about Sylvia Fowles. She's a center, played for the Minnesota Lynx for 8 seasons. Stayed there the whole entire time. She won 2 league titles, 2 final MVPs, a regular MVP, and 2 Defensive Players of the Year awards during her time in the WNBA. So, no doubt that the Minnesota Lynx put her jersey up in the rafters. Well, she would be honored to the end of time. Man, it's just, I've been able to watch a couple of her games. She was. I'm trying not to drop too many F-bombs today. She was just fantastic, man. I mean, she really was a force to be reckoned with, and might as well go ahead and throw my jab in while I can. I mean, I'd have to say she's even better than one of the current centers in Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. They probably could have used her in the playing games this season, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, big shout out to Sylvia, though. And the other retirement, also another, big name, illustrious career, and fan favorite, Sue Bird.
Yeah.
Of the Seattle Storm. Man, and then they hosted a ceremony for her after the game over the weekend. And I heard the ceremony was like 3 hours long, yo.
Really?
It's like, yeah, they must have they pulled out all of the stops for Sue. And she was there in attendance with, her partner who plays for the... Is Megan Rapinoe still playing soccer? I think she's still playing.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she plays for the U.S. women's national team, soccer. Go Team USA. I can't wait to see you guys in July for the World Cup, Women's World Cup. But, again, this is somebody who really, really made a name for herself in the WNBA, really helped grow the brand and the franchise of the WNBA. They put her jersey up in the rafters, too, as well, to be honored for all time. and her speech was like over an hour. So I'm pretty sure she told her whole entire life story, thanked everybody from her mom to her personal trainer, and it's just a really big deal. Her career lasted more than two decades.
Yeah.
And again, all played in Seattle.
That's insane.
Yeah. Talk about legacy, man. Like, she's definitely leaving it. She definitely left it all behind. Left it all behind. And a lot of people were saying that, she may be the GOAT. For real. She may be the GOAT. I gotta ask my man Harry, because I know he's probably listening or watching or whatever. Would you say Sue Bird is the GOAT of the WNBA? Yo, let me know your thoughts on that, brother.
He commented earlier that they both deserve their flowers.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I said. Both had illustrious careers. And, Sue Bird's like the freaking Iron Woman of the WNBA, for real. Man, big shout out to them both. Extraordinary women, What we got next on the menu? Oh, let's talk about the Orioles.
Okay.
Orioles had a pretty good weekend. Swept the lowly Kansas City Royals. Man, I'm gonna have to say, like, the past week and a half, it was a bit of a rough stretch for the Orioles, because we had some ups, we had some downs, but they ended it on a high note, beating Kansas City Royals 3 games in a row. Want to give out a crab for the evening? First crab of the night goes to Gunnar Henderson. Have you heard about this?
I know he did really good in last night's game, but I don't know.
Gunnar Henderson homer?
No.
Oh, yes. So, in Baltimore Orioles 11-3 ass whipping of the Kansas City Royals, Gunnar Henderson had a 462-foot home run blast at Camden Yards. Yes. Hey, do that whistle thing again. Do it again. And let me just tell y'all, that is the hardest hit, longest carrying home run ever in Camden Yards.
What?
Yes, exit velocity of 113 miles an hour. I mean, he totally crushed that joint, man. Totally crushed that joint. And, we've been talking about the young guns for the Baltimore Orioles for some time. I feel like Adley Rutschman is fitting right in with the Baltimore Orioles. I mean, how do you feel about, his existence on the team since he started up?
Oh, it's been nothing but positives. And, like, even when he's in his down stretches, I guess, he's still a positive force. Like, he's one of those guys, he's only been playing in the majors a year, but he could be one of those guys, like, you never hear a negative thing about throughout their whole career. Just, I don't know if you saw it on MLB.com or MLB TV. Like, they had this hilarious skit with him where he was just undercover at the MLB store in New York City.
Are you serious? No, I did not see that.
Yeah, you got to look that up, because it was great. And just a genuine, love the game kind of dude. And you love to see that influence on the clubhouse.
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice to get back to having players that stick around for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think we have a lot of potential for that with him and Adley Rutschman and, of course, Ryan Mountcastle, who is injured right now, along with Cedric Mullins. And, now that I'm saying that out loud, that might have a lot to do with their up and down over the past 10 days.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And, we're talking about the injuries and everything, and we recently acquired outfielder Aaron Hicks, who used to play for the Yankees. How do you feel about his performance and his impact thus far, Mark. I mean, has it been 10 days?
Yeah, it's probably been around there.
Yeah. And I have not heard anything about Cedric Mullins.
No, not at all.
And do you remember what I said? Like when this thing first started, that I heard through the grapevine that this was like going to be something longer than 10 days?
Yeah.
I don't know. My sources may be on to something, but back to Hicks, though. I mean, how would you grade his impact thus far?
We're grading. I guess I'd give it a good B minus. Solid player. What's he batting, like 285?
Yeah.
One thing that did shock me, I was looking up stats, is his home batting average is like 189. Like,
really?
Yeah.
That's ass backwards.
So he's doing way better on the road.
Yeah. Guess he's still got a little bit of Yankee up in him or something. Who knows? Oh, it's nuts.
He's got like 9 RBIs.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's definitely put in production.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's change that grade to a B plus then.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's fair judgment, fair assessment, and I totally agree with you. I mean, he's filled in quite nicely. I got to be honest. I always admit when I'm wrong. I was very skeptical in the beginning when we acquired him, but looks like things are working out, man. And the Orioles are still, they're still sitting strong. They're in 3rd place in the American League. We fell a little bit behind the Texas Rangers, but no worries. We'll be getting back in it because we have a series coming up against the Toronto Blue Jays, which I think, we can win. So, kudos and crabs goes out to Baltimore Orioles, and in particular, Mr. Gunnar Henderson for a super awesome blast. One for the ages down there at Camden Yards, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, so let's talk about the main event. Keep the boxing references going. Tonight, we got a Game 5 of the NBA, as I mentioned earlier. The Miami Heat are out there in them boulders, out there in Denver, Colorado, taking on the Denver Nuggets. This is a potential closeout game as the Nuggets are up 3-1 on the Heat. Mark, who you going with for tonight?
So it's Game 5, correct?
That's correct.
On our NBA Finals preview show, was it you or was it me that said gentleman sweep for the series? I need some trouble with my memory. I need some help.
You asshole.
I'm all about the Nuggets tonight. I called that gentleman sweep even though I hate gentleman sweeps. It really, after that Game 2, the Heat looks so good, and I really didn't expect them to either team to drop 2 in a row. I thought that it could go to 7 after that Game 2 performance, but Game 3 and Game 4, just the Nuggets showed that maybe the Heat are too inexperienced, too young, too
small, to everything. They're just too everything, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Nuggets all the way tonight, man.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, man. Last I checked, I think the spread was Denver Nuggets minus 8.5. Total points was at 210. The last two games was, there was a heavy defensive presence there, right? Both games were very low scoring. I'm expecting the pace to pick up tonight and have a little more offense going. I too think that the Denver Nuggets are going to close it out tonight because, hell, why not? You basically beat their ass the last 2 games. You might as well keep the momentum going. They don't want to play another game after tonight. So, I really feel like the Denver Nuggets are going to get it done. They have announced that THRU is going to be coming back. He's going to make an attempt to come back after his injury that's kept him out for most of the playoffs. I think that will provide some of a boost to Miami because you're talking about another offensive threat on the floor as well as an experienced basketball player. Which the Miami Heat could benefit from.
Everyone's always looking for a hero.
But I mean, ultimately, like Mark said, I mean, Denver is just too much everything. They're going to be back at home. Prior to that Game 2 loss, they had won nine straight playoff games at home. I really expect them to, pick back up and to make another winning streak. It's just really hard for me to pick against Denver right now.
Can you imagine? And we're gonna find out, after this show, we're gonna go and watch the pre-show.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that atmosphere is like at that arena in Denver? Like that Game 1 atmosphere being the first NBA Finals game that they hosted was insane. They're gonna amp it up like 10 times more.
Oh yeah. And I'm just gonna tell you like this: they're gonna jam all night long. They might even close school tomorrow. I don't know, but they know how to have a good time out there. And first time for any type of championship is a big deal. So I expect there to be an all-out celebratory statewide events going on, not just for tonight, but like all weekend. They're going to be smoking all the Denver Nugget weed and all the good stuff out there, having themselves a good old time. I'm completely jealous.
The head shops are going to have like special strains too.
Oh yeah, you already know. So Mark, let me ask you, who tonight, I was just thinking about this because, with this series, and especially with the Miami game, with the Miami team, we've had different heroes, if you will, every game. So I'm asking you, who do you think is going to make the biggest impact tonight? Best player of the game.
Damn, I'm blanking on a name right now. Who is it? Murray?
Jamal Murray?
Jamal Murray, yeah. Because the games that even when Joker is like maybe not his best, seems like Murray's just solid. Just such a consistent presence.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not like a dramatic hero performance, but as long as Murray's on, like Nuggets got,
they're good to go.
About. Yeah.
And they're kind of like a dynamic duo, like Batman and Robin. Right? You know what I mean? Like as Mark said, Joker doesn't have, and we've talked about this, previous shows. Joker does not have to be the one, and he got the stats to prove it. I mean, he's got assists up the ass. He knows how to get his teammates involved, and the numbers show that the team plays better and the win percentages are greater when everybody gets a hand on the ball.
Yeah.
But I too agree with you, Mark. I think Jamal Murray is going to be the focal point for tonight, and I'll also give, I guess, an honorable mention to a player that has stepped it up the past couple of games. I got to shout out Aaron Gordon, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I mean, this dude went from a handful of points and a handful of rebounds a game to, putting his flag down in the playoff, in the playoff series. Definitely making his mark. So, to me, if those two guys are on and doing their thing, it's a done freaking deal tonight, you guys. And for everybody who is hoping for a longer final series because we're just not ready to say goodbye to basketball, it's just going to be over tonight. So for Major Keisha's easy money picks, I am going to 8.5 points. It's so high. That's just so scary to me. They're probably going. It's probably going to be like a 20-point blowout. But I like to play it on the safe side, you guys. If I were you, you want to play that spread, shave a couple of points off, take it down to about 5 or 6. You should be good to go. Okay, total points, I already told you. I'm expecting everybody to pick up the pace. The Miami Heat is going to have one of their missing pieces back with THRU. I'm hoping their offense will improve. Go ahead and take that over 210. You don't even got to take any points off of that. Just take that over 210.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going for the over 210. And I'm taking Denver -6. I'm going to do that. Secondly, Jamal Murray. No, well, let me hold it. 1, 2. Thirdly, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray, take him over on the points. I believe it was at like 24 or 25. Let's just say it was at 24. Take the over on the points. Okay. Also, for Aaron Gordon, so this is my 4th easy money pick. Let me make sure I'm writing these down so I can check them off when I watch the game. A 4th easy money pick, Aaron Gordon, points and rebounds. I believe the marker is set at 12.5. He should be able to crush that tonight. All right, so, if you're out there and if you're gambling and you want to make some money, add a little extra excitement to the game, go ahead and lock those picks in, man. Those joints should be easy money.
Got a couple of comments I want to highlight here.
Sure.
Both by the professor. Professor says Murray will be the best player. X factor will be Aaron Gordon. Signing off on everything that we talked about just now. But this is gonna blow your mind, I think.
Uh-oh.
Denver will be the first Western Conference team to win the NBA Finals that isn't from California or Texas since 1979. That's the year that the professor was born.
Oh, Professor, you were born in 79? Big shout out. I was born in 79 too. All right, I'm liking it. Professor always comes through with the knowledge. He's we usually on points. Every once in a while he surprises me.
Yeah.
And goes against me. I know how much he loves me, but we're pretty much in sync, like quite often. So yeah, there you have it. Tonight, I gave you the picks, gave you the time, gave you the place. And tune in for the last basketball game of the season, man. You got anything else on the menu for tonight, Mark?
Yeah, it's the week of Game 5s. Got another big Game 5 tomorrow night. Possible closeout. Golden Knights and Florida Panthers. How you feeling about tomorrow?
Okay. Cool.
What? So who do you think is going to win tomorrow?
I think this is another closeout game. I think Vegas is going to get it done too.
Yeah.
I feel like they are they're the better team. There's a bit of uncertainty going down with Florida Panthers. I believe it was let me see. It was either Game 3 or Game 4 where they pulled their starting goalie like 30 minutes into the match, for real.
Yeah.
Which was like really weird. But yeah, so with the experience and the confidence in everything, again, it's hard to pick against the favorite, man. Golden Knights will be going for their first Stanley Cup trophy. They'll get it done.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to shout out. I'm always following the NCAA Softball.
Yeah.
Oklahoma did it. first three-peat since 1990 when UCLA did it. Oklahoma, it was such a good game, that final game of the Women's College World Series.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But a massive WTF came out today. Jordy Ball, the star pitcher of Oklahoma, she's a sophomore, I believe. She went through the portal process, went to Oklahoma, got that chip, and what'd she do? She's gonna go back to home, go back to Nebraska.
Taking her talents to the what is it, Cornhusker?
Cornhuskers, yep.
Taking her talents to the Cornhuskers. And we were talking about this offline, and I'm gonna say it again, man. This college portal is like everything to me. I mean, it causes more drama than in professional sports. Everybody's picking up and taking their talents elsewhere. I'm not feeling the coach. I'm not feeling the school. Peace out. I'm going somewhere else. I'm loving it. I think it's great for college sports.
The entire Colorado Buffalo football team.
Right. Dog, how about that? Yeah, man. I mean, let's bring the drama to college sports, and they are coming with it. I'm telling you.
That's insane, man.
Hell yeah. Well, Mark, if you don't have anything else for tonight, do you?
That's
anything
it.
else? Okay. All right, guys. Well, you know how we end this show. Baltimore spread love, yo. We still want you to wash your hands. Still want you to wash that ass. And now I'm going to add another layer on top. Put on that mask, baby. I'm Keisha. On the other end of the line is my favorite slice of pizza, Mark. And we are just a bit outside. Have a great week, gang. Peace.